After Attorney General Merrick Garland directed the FBI to investigate threats to teachers and school board members, many parents across the country believe they are now being unfairly targeted for speaking up and defending their right to be involved in their children's education. Joining us now is Ryan Bangert, Senior Counsel and VP for Legal Strategy at Alliance Defending Freedom. Ryan, welcome. Great to see you. First off, your thoughts on this directive from the Attorney General, and does it surprise you?
Well, Tracy, it's great to be here. And I think we have to say parents are not domestic terrorists. This is not a federal issue. Parents are rightly protesting the politicization of the classroom all across America. And to call out the federal dogs on parents is simply unacceptable and an abuse of federal power.
Yeah, and I understand Alliance Defending Freedom's General Counsel Kristen Waggoner sent a letter to the Attorney General in which she condemned any threats of violence or abusive behavior against school staff. But she said the order really goes too far, writing, quote, "It vilifies largely peaceful, well-intentioned citizens who are seeking nothing more than to protect and promote the well-being of their children. And it chills the constitutionally protected speech of those who rightly object to ill-considered policies implementing radical ideologies like critical theory and debatable COVID-19 mandates on our nation's school children." That said, what, if any, response have you all received from the Department of Justice?
Thus far, nothing. The Department of Justice has not responded to us at all. But you're absolutely right. No one condemns violence. No one condones violence. We condemn it. And in cases where parents have engaged in activities that could be interpreted as violent or it was threatening towards school board members, local law enforcement is there to handle that. That's what they're for. But this is not a federal issue. It is not a federal issue at all. What this is an effort by local school boards all across the country to inculcate, to inject politics into the classroom in the form of critical race theory. In the form of ideologies that are ultimately harmful to our kids. And parents not only have a right but a duty to stand up and oppose that politicization of the classroom.
Yeah, and obviously a lot of parents are concerned. What are you hearing from parents across the country? What are they saying to you? Have you heard anything?
Yes, we have, Tracy. Parents have been reaching out to us, not just from Loudon County, which is a place where we've been very involved, but from states all across the United States. And the stories that we are hearing are really consistent everywhere. School boards that are forcing radical ideologies on students, whether that be critical race theory, whether that be critical gender theory, whether that be ideas that simply call Christianity or traditional religions oppressor religions. It's very, very frightening what's happening in our classrooms. And parents are right to be concerned. And they are right to be exercising their First Amendment freedoms to speak out against it. But yes, Tracy, we're hearing about this really from every corner of the country right now.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, what can parents do? Obviously very concerned about all of this. So what would be your advice to them?
Continue to speak out. Continue to go to your school board meetings. And that was the thing that got us most concerned about this letter from the Attorney General, is the potential chilling effect on parents who are peacefully and rightly protesting this politicization of the classroom. We don't want parents who are speaking peacefully and speaking truthfully to be deterred from doing just that, and they need to continue.
Well, Ryan, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Ryan Bangert, Alliance Defending Freedom, Senior Counsel and VP for Legal Strategy. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you, Tracy.